Hello tubesters, it's Gav and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are looking at some 28mm front rank French light infantry. They belong to the 15th Legre, is it? Legre? Sorry to all my French friends, I've just destroyed that, haven't I? Let's just call them French light infantry. Yeah, anyway, this is part of the commission I'm painting. These are the first 8, so I'm going to have a look at them. I've gone for like a darker indigo blue, non-metallic metal again. Always takes slightly longer for me doing the, let's find a pointy stick from somewhere, Gav, that isn't coated in crud. I'll use that end. Yeah, these are the centre company. But what I was going to say is, yeah, trying to get, sorry, phone right on time. Yeah. Getting a silver stroke metallic metal look rather than the brass always takes me a bit longer, and putting white onto dark blue, it's one of those days today, white onto dark blue obviously takes a while. So I want to say a big thanks to my mate Erik, and he helped me a load on these uniforms, because this is a unit that's got everything in parade, if that makes sense. We've got, as you saw on that when I showed them in the raw, if that makes any sense, I've got all different types of dress, and it was trying to pick a unit that he'd got, because he's a collector and researcher, and it was trying to find a unit that actually had all that the client had sent me. So yeah, I'm calling these a 15th. My horns aren't brilliant on the back, but they're as good as I can do. I'm not the greatest at free hands. Here's our officer. I will try and stick I've only got a couple of photographs in work progress photographs that I'd sent the client, so I'll try and dig those out and put those on at the end of the vid. That's our with my skills at the moment, that's the best I can do with the metallic silver. As I said to you guys, I'm not going for a full-blown as if it was a larger scale figure or a fantasy figure that you were throwing everything at. At the end of the day, these are, you know, a unit of War Games figures, and these are going to be gamed with. So, you know, you can only go so far with them, really. Really nice reverse type colours for the drummer, and again thanks Erik for picking these ones out, because it has made a nice musician. I've only got the 2 musicians, I believe. There was a horn player with this group of figures. I think I said in my last video when I was just showing them as a review or unboxing, I didn't know if I'd got a horn player, but I had. So again, I've tried to, when you've got small turnbacks, there's supposed to be horns on there. You can only stylize them, really, unless you're going to put your massive magnifying glasses on and spend 6 hours trying to do them. And you can do that, but obviously there's a cost involved. Again, the horns on the back varying what actually looks like a horn and what doesn't. I'm turning real quickly, and they slightly drift to the left or right as well. You know, you do your best. That's all you can do. It looks like I always do it. I hold something to camera, and it looks like I've left the blue out on the. Have I left the blue out on all these, or have they? Yeah, it looks like I've left the blue out on all the tricolour rosette things that they've got on the shako. Well, these haven't been varnished yet anyway, so I've done some and not others. Good job I do these videos, because I actually pick up on what I've actually missed. I don't actually miss them. I do, obviously, when I do my pre-varnish. I would suggest to anybody, as you don't just rush to the varnish, go through each individual figure, because I'll guarantee you I've even missed, say, painting a bayonet scabbard or something in the past. You know, you'll be surprised what you miss. Well, you know that anyway, most of you guys that paint, but yeah, I would suggest that you do go through before you do your varnish and just have one last sign off, as I call it, to make sure they're alright. I've got a corporal there, bit of a long service chevron, just done in the white wool. I'll have one last one. The poses are all the same. You know, and again, because these are in such a parade type uniform with the plumes and everything, I keep the greatcoat rolls at the back all the same. I don't normally, if it's the same, more of a campaign feel, I tend to mix them up with colours, blue greys and these more lighter pepper grey browny colours. But no, nice change to be doing these. I've got 36 in the actual main unit, plus another 6 in skirmish formation to do, and then that'll be a wrap on that one. But as I said to the client the other day on an email, don't expect these. I thought these were actually going to be quite quick. I think the Grenadiers actually turned out quicker to do than these guys, and we're not even doing any campaign cut different colours or whatever, apart from the hair. Yeah, it's just you know, again, the classic case of you're trying to put white over dark blue, and it you know, put your light grey down and then go over with a white, but it all just takes time, you know. And obviously we're doing a bit of non-metallic as well. So guys, thank you very much for stopping by and taking a look. I will try and remember to put the photographs aren't brilliant, but you know, I'll try and tack a couple on at the end. I do realise that the colours and obviously my video techniques aren't the greatest. The colours get bleached with the lights, so I hope everything's going well with you guys. The next one of this particular commission will be the Grenadiers. They're all based. The bases are painted, but they haven't been flocked yet because, as usual, Gav I make my own tufts, went to my box where I keep them, and I've got tons and tons for 18mm. And sometimes, obviously, you can mix and match. That's not a problem. But do you think I've got enough to do the entire 48 or 2, 4, 6 bases I've got to do? Not a chance. So that's another delay as I make tufts to put down on both these units. So. Yeah, the Grenadiers will be up in the next few days. I've got more modelling related. In fact, I'll be probably shooting a modelling related video straight after this. So if you want to see more Napoleonic figures, I've got, as I say, this unit I'll be throwing. I've got one more unit, I believe, of these to centre companies, as I'd call them, to do. And I've got the Voltigeurs and the Carabiniers, and they're both different. So, you know, I will probably throw up an individual one for that, so you get to see the differences. So there'll be a fair few 28mm naps still to come. I have the next, after this commission, I've got another commission for my Mara Mick at the MGH 1736 channel, and that's to paint his Scots Greys for him. Again, front rank, so we'll have a bit of a show and tell review, unboxing, whatever you want to call them. And then we'll go into painting those guys, but it won't be for a good few weeks yet, a couple of weeks. You know how quick I paint. And then it's back to my mainstay, which is my 18mm ABs, which I'm painting for my client. So yeah, so there'll be a fair amount of naps on the go. I'm also hoping to get in a few single 28mm pieces, which I'll be painting and then just, you know, putting on eBay to raise funds. So hopefully I'll be showing you some different 28mm as well. And the ABs that I'm getting in again for the clients are Austrian cavalry, I believe. So that'll be a change. I've never done Austrians actually, so that'll be fun. So guys, thank you very much for joining me today. And as I say, I will be probably putting 2 videos up today. There'll be a modelling related video coming up in the next few minutes after this one goes up. Take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll speak soon. Cheers.